Hey guys, what is up? I'm Son of Teddy Whitey, and we're back again with another video and stream. And today we are playing the weirdest, but semi the coolest, Izzet no main deck creatures spells. First thing, you heard no main deck creatures and your eyes quickly darted around. You might have seen this creature right here. This creature is Zerta. This is a commander. Technically, it's in the command zone. It's a companion. And this is just here because I guess it can be. So yeah, that's why it's here, but it's not actually in the deck, so we say no creatures. Also, this makes creatures, but it is not a creature. Alright, next, we're gonna go over this real quick. This is just Izzet. We discard a bunch of cards, we draw a bunch of cards, we play a little bit of control with removal, and counter spells. But our main objective here is to quickly copy things. This can be 6 mana for 2 of these, and it's pretty nuts. We're basically just looking to go for these types of things, where we get insane value off this experimental overload if it's copied with like dual strike or something. So, and we win the game with the big old elementals. We do move slowly, and we need removal spells to carry us through the early game. But as long as we do that, we should be fine. This deck is a 7 wins deck, by the way. This deck was got 7 wins in the metagame challenge. So let's go. And we'll go over the deck real quick. So first we have 8 copies of like kind of instant speed, just damage dealing removal spells as on 1. This is also 4 lands, as you can see. We're only playing 16 lands plus 2 of the vision and 4 of these, so that's another 6. That's 22 lands in total, even counting the tapped ones. We're very low on lands, but as you can see, we're also playing a very low curve with a lot of draw spells that we can find lands if we're, you know, if we need to. So yeah, we have 8 damage spells. 4 of them can be lands. Next, we have our counter spells. We're gonna go in order of that type of stuff. Oh, okay. If we're going in order of that type of stuff, we'll go over Blitz also. Blitz is a very good card that can hit planeswalkers also and put them into exile and creatures. This card can do an insane amount of damage very fast. It's also instant speed, which makes it a very nice just instant speed damage spell that can sometimes do much more damage than a Frostbite or Shock would do. Next, I think that's all the damage. I guess you could count Fury. Oh, Fury is also a land. I just realized. Okay, so 26 lands total. Fury cracks a creature. So this is one of our alternate win cons. Is Fury with the giant elemental. We just deal an insane amount of damage, 7 instant speed. And yeah, that's our damage. This thing is mostly going to be targeted at their face, though. If we have to use it on one of their creatures, we're going to be in a pretty dire situation. Yeah, next, we can start off with just counter spells. Negate counters non-creature spell, 3 mana instant speed. Helps keep us alive and stops the Sultai Ultimatum decks and just bigger spell decks that we need to get rid of. And yeah, that's what this guy's in here for. Next, we're going to go over some of the draw spells. We have a lot of draw spells in this deck, but the first one we're going to go over is Cathartic Reunion, because it's first on the 2-drop slot, I guess. This is 2 mana sorcery speed, discard 2, draw 3. We can discard lands with this, or we can discard some other like discard, like if we can discard like another one of these and like a thrill possibility, or you know, some less good spell. Maybe we discard negates against mono red, or you know, frostbite against Dimir control, whatever it is. We can discard our bad cards and hope to draw more, or we can discard other draw spells and hope to draw just more draw spells and we're just adding cards to our graveyard, really. And we're really just digging for these experimental overloads. Next, we have Thrill Possibility, which is like also 2 mana, this time instant speed. Discard 1, draw 2. Cathartic Reunion was discard 2, draw 3, whereas this one's a kind of dumbed down Cathartic Reunion. This one's instant speed, though, so we can do it and hold up Negate or other things. So that's really cool. Negate, Blitz, all these removal spells can all be held up with this, which makes it kind of better than Reunion, but we can, you know, same thing with Reunion. We discard a card we don't need in the matchup, and we draw 2 cards that are good in game 1, and in game 2, you know, we just discard cards that are bad in the moment. Next, on the draw spells train, we have Expressive Iteration. Expressive Iteration was kind of slept on in the spoilers, but now that people have been able to play with it, it sees play in basically every deck that plays a slowish blue-red deck. At least a couple copies I think are even in Jeskai. This is an amazing draw spell in the more aggressive or more mid-range types of Izzet decks, as it can draw you 2 cards for 2 basically, and two of the 2 best cards of 3 for 2 mana, which is just amazing. And it can draw you, you know, lands, whatever. It's just really nice, and it's just an efficient draw spell. that doesn't require us to discard things, which is really good. Next, we have Cylindy Vision. Cylindy Vision is technically a draw spell, although it doesn't net gain you cards. It just looks at the top 6 and puts an instant or sorcery from among them into your hand, which is just basically going to be used as a way to fetch out Experimental Overload, or maybe in desperate times, a removal spell of some sort. And yeah, but this is an instant, so we can do it on end step, and it also can be used to land. Same thing with Fury. Next, we have Seize the Spoils. This is a sorcery speed thrill possibility that gives you a treasure token and it costs 1 mana. So it costs the additional treasure it's going to give you, right? Because thrill possibility is 2 mana, this one's 3 mana. This one does the exact same thing as thrill possibility, except it gives you a treasure. So it's cost 1 more, but it gives you that mana back and a treasure. And it's sorcery speed, which isn't more annoying, but the treasure is very useful when we're attempting to cast multiple spells like a dual strike and an experimental overload. So that's why we really want this card to make treasures. Next, this can technically it helps give you some card advantage, because not only does it make a giant weird that has power and toughness equal to instants and sorceries cards in your graveyard. After that, it returns an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. So it does give you some card value. We're going to put it under that slot, although this is the main win con, combined with Kazul's Fury, or, just getting a hit with this will be big damage. Next, we have Dual Strike. This card pairs very well with Experimental Overload, but can also be paired with Vision, Negate, and a Counter War, removal spells, any draw spell, whatever. And it says, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell with... Oh, wait, never mind. You can't copy a Negate. But whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell with CMC 4 or less this turn to copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. So basically, we want to foretell this, or we don't even need to foretell this necessarily, but if we foretell this, then we can pay 1, cast it for the foretell cost, and then cast Experimental Overload and get 2 triggers, which will almost always just straight up net gain us enough cards to win us the game and make 2 giant creatures. So yeah, that's what our real end game is Dual Strike with Overload, and yeah, that's it. And we just try to keep ourselves alive until we can do a nice Overload. We also have Zerda, which can... I don't think this does anything really for us besides just be free. So yeah, 3 mana, 3/3. It's cool. It does cool things. Not really, actually. I don't think it does anything. It makes something not block. I don't know if that might win the game eventually, but whatever. Okay. Next, we have 2 red cat melees, I think. Yeah, 2 red cat melees against red. 1 Cinderclasm against creatures. 3 mystical disputes against blue. 1 test of talents against instant sorceries, preferably, or probably like, ultimatum. Next, we have 3 Rowans. This is what I had to spend my wild cards on. That's why I only have uncommons and commons now. I had to spend 2 wild cards on 2 mythics on Rowan and Will. I don't know specifically exactly why this card is in here, although the +1 of Rowan does work very well with like the 2 mana draw, like Cathartic Union and stuff. So that's really nice. And it says if you've drawn 3, so if you draw 2 off a Thrill or Seize the Spoils, then it'll also give you the 3 damage to each opponent. And I think the instant sorceries costing 1 less to cast is just amazing in this deck, as these are all instants and sorceries that are 2 or more mana. And this is like, these 2 are the only ones that don't get affected by it. So it's a really nice card. The instant sorceries costing 1 less is really, really nice. Next, we have a Soul Seer. Lovestruck Beast decks, big creature decks, whatever. Prismari Command, lower creature decks, maybe something that's playing artifacts like Cleaver Henge. 2 Serpentine Curves on the play, I think, against like a creature deck, as it gives you more creatures. Yeah, that's basically it. We're playing a basically like kind of control, kind of mid-range, kind of combo in its own way, I guess, type of deck. And yeah, it's meant to kind of square off against the adventure decks that, while they put out threats really early, they don't really seem to insanely kill you that fast. They just put out things that gain them cards, or like have good value, like all their adventure creatures and Innkeeper. And we can easily interact with an Innkeeper and then continue to control the game. Also, we're 95% Mythic, so that's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was pushing. I pushed up a little bit, but then I lost it all later in the day, which is kind of sad. We can keep this. We have 3 lands. We're gonna discard, or turn this into a Fury. Turn the Fury into a Cliff. I can't speak anymore, cat. Alright, we're gonna pitch this, and probably this, to be honest. No, we might need that. Let's do this. Still don't know exactly what we're playing against. We could be playing against control. Why? Why do you have to be like that, Mr. Cathartic Union? Okay, no, it's not control. It's some type of like green-black sacrifice deck. We'll discard to draw 3. Jeez, okay. No blue lands somehow. Managed to draw a bunch of red lands, but no blue. That's annoying. Very annoying. We will survive though. More pest summonings off this hunt for specimens. Untap black source question mark? Oh wow. Nothing. Okay. Might do this for the blue treasure. If the treasure would be able to be blue. Great. Now I don't even know if I want to play this turn. Because I kind of want to interact with this pest so we can't sacrifice it. But yeah, let's just do that. Alright, well, to see, as you quickly have noticed probably, we just dumped 9 instant sorceries in our deck with only 4 mana. Like, we're going fast, we're going hard, and this is just the power of our deck. Now we can get back something, which will probably spell the end of the game for the opponent, to be honest. Let's do expressive alliteration. Especially green-black, though, might be able to interact with this weird, which is fine with us, I think. We still have 3 overloads. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have this counter spell. That's also one of the nice things about negate. It gives us some good value. Oh. Well, that's also good. Kind of didn't want to do that actually. Kind of want to play this vision tapped, but actually I don't think we need 2 blue necessarily, although it is a good thing to have 2 blue. I don't know if it's insanely needed. All right, only problem here is we can put him to 1, but we can't quite kill him. Oh. All right, well that's lethal. Unless he's... Wait, hold, this is instant, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that's another thing about Dual Strike. It doesn't just have to copy... Or, it doesn't just have to copy Overload. It can copy Azul's Fury. And against a green-black deck, there is no chance of them competing with 18 damage. This is the combo deck that is not really a combo deck. That is actually much more efficient than it looks. It looks kind of bad, to be honest. When I first saw it, I was like, there's no way anyone would want me to play this. This deck looks horrible. But then you play it, and it's nuts. So, we're going to keep playing it. Like, it just feels so good. I don't know what is wrong, what is with it, but it's so good. Okay, green-black mid-range is a very awkward sideboard because all of their cards are creatures and/or instants and sorceries. So, we kind of want to keep our negates and stuff. Wait, what the heck happened to my... There we kind of want to keep our, like, counter spells, but we also... want to keep our removal spells, so it's kind of hard to get rid of things. I think this is actually the game where we did pitch some of our discard spells. But I don't like that, because those are the main ways of getting us into our... I mean, we did get a Prismatic Command here, which can fade this looting. I feel like we're sacrificing some of our like, combo, like... deckness, I guess, for more removal. Although Will and Rowan Kenrith, especially Will, can do a pretty good job of controlling the board and then divinationing when you need him to, so. Because you can play him and draw 2 instantly by minusing him, which is really cool. And you can just play Will for 3, or no, Rowan for 3, and start ticking her up and dealing 3 damage if you draw 2 per turn. Which isn't as hard as it sounds, to be honest. We got a couple Frostbites here. And 3 Snowlands too, so that's really cool. And we got our Overload. We'll probably pitch this Fury though. To this Cathartic Union. Or not have to, but we probably will. Link the Fury and a Mountain. Okay, well there's your Rowan. Depends what he plays next turn. Rowan's not exactly healthy, so... Okay, yeah, we can't really. think we just foretell. Wait, why is it trying to do that? Foretell. And then we'll do this now. He's probably gonna sack the goat. I didn't want to have him to be able to village rights this, so that's why I kind of didn't do that. That's cool though. You're playing like a green-black sack deck, and that's a nice card to add to it. We have a dual strike set up. We kind of want to add some cards to our graveyard. That would be nice. Maybe find a land in here. Nice. Okay. I don't think we need another one to use. So put this into our hands. Put this into our library. Put this in exile. Cast this. And this. Okay, so Blitz goes up to 5. That means we have 5 instant sorceries in our graveyard for an overload, which isn't very good, but... Ooh. That's gonna die, though. Wahahaha. Such power. Express Validation. Okay, so I kind of want this in my hands. I mean, we can't really play either of these. We're not gonna play that. Okay. Although I could play it, get a treasure, but the treasure wouldn't do anything here. I need another mana. So I believe it's just Blitz on the Blex. Yeah, we're playing really good control, so that's good with me. And then next turn, I think we'll dual strike into an overload. Get black Blitz and a Blitz and Frostbite. And if we draw another land, we can even like kill the Blex. Nice. Okay. So 1 red here. And then we're gonna tap like this. Cast the overload. And we get Blitz. Frostbite. Oh, and we can get back to the dual strike, which is really cool. But we this right now we kind of need to get Frostbite back. And he does get to crack it, so he gets to gain the quote. But I don't know why you would do that. You're supposed to crack the Blex that you gained. Oh wait, it doesn't exile? Let it exile. Oh. Alright, well we still have Blitz now, which is nice because it'll exile a Ghost Rider unless he gets his other Ghost Rider back, but I think he has more pressure problems. Ooh, that's a good stuff. 4 cards. That's good. Plum the Forbidden is not a bad card. Don't let anyone tell you it is. But we still have, you know, a good amount of damage along with Fury, so I Twitch. And he doesn't have red, so he can't play Claim. He's just playing like card removal, so that's cool to know too. We're gonna go to that first, see what he wants to do. If he goes to kill one, I think I'll... Yeah. We do the 8. I mean, that kind of takes off our entire turn, but that's fine with me. Alright, next turn, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the Rowan. Because he's at 12, we have 7. Alright. I guess he's going to get back Ghost Rider and then exile our 7/7. Maybe we can't then. Actually, no, we can do Will, I think. And make the, Ghost Rider cost, or become an O2 until turn. Yeah. Product Flame, Fumes. Okay. Because I don't know this cheaper version can really do anything here, so I think we kind of have to do this. And then we hold up Negate. Oh, it has 2 counters on it. That's actually really annoying. I forgot that it does that. Okay. No, I think we can negate that. I don't really know what his last card is, obviously, but that card is a learn spell, so it could really help him. And opponent hasn't been very, I guess, secretive or controlling with their timing on spells, so I'm not too terrified to do something like that. Ooh, real close game here. Okay. I could create a treasure and fade this looting. That's how we get the land in hand and the Cathartic Union, which isn't very good late game. Ooh, Blitz is good. Okay. Lands probably. Oh, one of the nice things about Zerda is that sometimes we can just get it and... Oh, do you have a Woe Strider? I mean, that's not my you get to draw 2 cards off of that. Ooh, do you have another instant? Oh, damn. Okay.
Well,
no, Zerda is nice because it can sometimes, like, if we draw land here, I'm going to Cathartic Union because I got the Zerda back. So, it adds, like, a nice little touch to Zerda. Although this isn't a very good spot for us. We hit opponent to half their life, but we only ended up getting 1 overload. We kind of need 1 more overload here to kind of push us over the top so we can get, like, something really nice back. Yep. Cathartic Union. Let's see what we find. How many instant sorceries? We have 12 in the grave. Okay. Well, there's another real / Rowan type of thing. Then I think we're gonna play this here. Even though we could play Will and make this that, but we still take 3. And that's not good. Play Will with the treasure, turn this into an 0-2. Take 2, 3, right? Then this will be a 2 loyalty thing, and then it'll just basically keep being on the defense until the end of the game. I think we just foretell this. He knows exactly what it is. We can take another turn of damage anyway. You gonna crack Eye Twitch? I was gonna dart it. Well, I'm happy I didn't. Wasn't going to. I was thinking about darting it. Okay. Well, we have dual strike now. So if we find an experimental overload, which there's about a 10% chance of us doing in our 31 card deck, that means that we can kind of just win on the spot. So that's nice. That's really nice. Plus, we still have Rowan here. No Will, I mean. Oh, that's a scary one. In response to that, we will make you crack it. Crack it. Ashen of Remembrance is really lethal to us, though, so... Yeah, because it says creature rather than non-creature. If it said non-creature, it'd be pretty playable, but it says creature, so... He can drain us for 4. Just straight up. And I think we have to dual strike the Seize the Spoils. That's also another really cool thing is that when you cast dual strike and Seize the Spoils, you get 2 treasure and 4 cards, which is really good. That's just like you are discarding 2 cards if you count the quote unquote discard of the double spell, the spell, but still, it's pretty nice. Okay, so we're gonna go Frostbite, Spike Field. Jesus, we have a treasure. We can pay them. Yeah, I thought that through, chat. Don't worry. That's 3 damage because we have enough snow on us, and it will exile. But you can crack this goat. Just the goat, really. And you're still hitting us for a bunch next turn. Half of our life total to be exact. But I'm not gonna expressive alliteration here. We're gonna do it again? Wait, why would you? Oh, you're just scrying, okay. And it's damage either way, I think, technically. On top, okay. But we still have a negate held up, so if we cast a non-creature, we can, or if you attempt to cast a non-creature, we can interact with that. And next turn, we can expressive alliteration, then hopefully find one of our frickin' overloads. And cast it, so. And we're at 1. That's scary. Very scary. Alliteration. 1 goes into our hands. I'm gonna have to say that's the Fury, so he doesn't know that we have it. Then I think we can get rid of Cinderclasm because if a creature dies, we're losing anyway. And we put this in exile because we're gonna play it. Yep. Alright. Well, we have an experimental overload here, which will literally make a lethal 2020. Interesting. Although I don't think I'm gonna play it here. It can get back like a... I don't even know. It can't even get back another copy of itself, right? Because that's not... It exiles itself. So I think we just hold it, negate, and pass. And then we experimental overload and fury it. Unless you find the thing to give haste or something that I don't know what you actually can do. But I hope you don't have another plum or something. That would be lethal. Plums are lethal. Okay, yeah. And we can actually get back the... Look at this. Look at this. We get back fury. That's really cool. This deck actually is much more synergistic than I thought it was. Nope. It's super synergistic. Are you gonna try to destroy your own creature? I'm countering that. Why would you hold that? You could have just used it. That's so annoying. Why wouldn't you just use it? Like, why would you just string this out? I'm playing blue-red. I have no life gain. You just... Yikes. Okay, I don't do that to opponents. I mean, I had a whole discussion with one of my amazing viewers. I think Silverback or Tyloman or both about why I don't do stuff like that sometimes. I try not to. This guy just went ahead and did it. All right, but we're chilling. We're chilling with this hand. This hand's good, I think. We got a dual. I mean, we don't have the discard draw that we like, but we do have like a power, I guess. I would like discard draw though. That would be cool. Should I play Rowan on the weaker side? Depends what do you do here. If he makes the 1/1 pest, I might just... Oh, he does. Okay, so I'm probably gonna actually just go with the Rowan here. Instants and sorceries costing 1 to cast is fine. And we're gonna start pinging him for damage, which I don't think that matters very much, but still. It's good. This is good value. Yeah, and you can't even interact with it here. Boom. Okay. I think we'll start. Play the Fury. This. Take up. And we have 1 instant speed damage. So that's a good damage. It's a very nice damage. And we're exiling his stuff too, so he's not able to get it back with like a low or you know, he's not able to exile it with a low strider to get it back, and he's also unable to do a thing, yeah. Maybe a 2v2 copy that spell. Jeez, okay. I don't know if we really want to go for that emblem currently, because we want the trigger of the making things cheaper, but it's still pretty good. Okay, I think we're actually gonna discard the experimental overload here. No, who am I kidding? Probably discard the negate, but neither of these feel good to discard. Maybe we dual strike the sea spoils here, or we could dual strike the experimental overload, get both these back, but then we just... Oh, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Make a couple cheap tokens. No, I think we're gonna discard. We're gonna dual strike the seize the spoils here. Pitching actually the overloads because we're drawing 4 cards, and I think we don't really need the overload that much, so.
Don't worry, this won't take long. I'll make quick work of you.
Oh, and we have another Rowan, so we should totally feel free to -4 the Rowan next turn. Lands. Go. And keeping this negate, I think, is just really good because we don't need to win quickly at all, especially at this current spot. So, like, he's not even hitting me; he's going straight for this Rowan. So, and we have a negate if we keep it. So, like, we're totally fine, and we're building up a very we're quickly building up an impressive amount of board presence. So,
every day I grow more powerful.
And we can copy things for 2 mana. If that's not nuts, I don't know what is. You should probably should be spooked when you saw that.
By blade or by bolt.
Not even gonna lie. Alright, well, we're not gonna pay the additional mana, but that's still a 1 mana counterspell. Not even like that. But we can pay these 2 treasure to double a blitz, or double a spike, which is not as good as doubling a blitz, but come on, we're still doing it, you know? We're still doing it. I think we might. That was good for him. That oh, we'll take 1 damage. What do I care? Oh, we have a Plumb the Forgotten Enemy, Forbidden, whatever it's called. Forbidden, yeah, Plumb the Forbidden. Okay. Expressive Alliteration. What a magic card. Oh, we might have actually want to do that with Seize the Spoils. But anyway, Dart into our hands. This in the library. This into there. This is an interesting one. I kind of want to get the Fury into my hand and Cathartic Union in Exile. Yeah, that's probably better. Fury into hand, Island in the library, this in Exile. Do this. Pitch you, and no, you so good with this. Maybe pitch both the spikes. Yeah, that's probably just fine. Ooh, so much value. So much value, chat. The value. The value king. Yeah, Rowan with the discard spells. Ooh, nuts. Bonkers. Cracked. We'll just pitch our lands. Okay, we still didn't find an experimental overload though, which is funny. We're halfway through our deck. BM, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. That guy was like, why would you do that? People did. Okay, but this guy's pretty dead, even though he has a henge. Like, this deck is actually so fun to play, and it's so budget too. Like, I don't think we want to copy this. Do you want to pay 2 mana to copy a 10 damage spell to hit his 1/1? I don't think so. Oh, this is weird. I might have wanted to keep a extra. Yeah, I definitely probably wanted to keep an extra lands that was untapped in there, because I don't play these tap lands right now. Yeah, okay, and we have an overload, we have a copy spell, so we should just be chilling at this point. Oh, and he doesn't have a direct removal spell for him, so that's nuts. Henge is still pretty scary, but oh my god, this card's nuts. Okay, first, I think we do this here. We discard this, though, because we can. And we will pay. And no, it doesn't, it pays 1 of its 2 mana for itself. We'll tap like this. Yeah, it gets pretty toxic. Yeah. But this deck is kind of toxic at this point. Like, we're just popping off. We'll do this before we forget.
This won't take long.
Okay. We can just cast this and tap the treasure to copy it. But do we need to do that? No, yeah, we do. No, yeah, guys. Come on now. Can Elijah speak? No, he can't. Okay, Blitz. Dude, do you not realize how insane we are, like, going? I don't know how to say that. Words. Yeah. Do you not realize how insanely powerful this deck is going to do? The copying is just nuts in this deck, because there's so many spells that are so nice to copy. Okay. Just get back to what we did. I'm gonna have the discard cards at this point. Is there a line we could play? Nope. Okay. Dual Strike is kind of useless, even though we can copy it and then copy it. Oh, cast. No. Useless. And Vision is also not gonna get us anywhere. Thank you for your follow, team. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. It's always nice to have a new follower. And then hopefully we can also go play at turn 0 this weekend, because they should have their water problem fixed. We can do like a draft or something, if that's allowed. All right, let's go. Let's run it back in. We will get back into numbers by the end of the season, I hope. It's a 28th. Oh, this guy's in numbers. How scary. Scary. Terribly scary. Okay, we have 2 lands. Another kind of land. Another kind of land, you know? It's kind of a land. We're much better against, like, mid-range decks like that, I feel like. That was just, like, an ideal matchup. So hopefully we can get another one of those. Not, like, Dimir Control playing all counter spells. That'd be real nice. You want to just not play all counter spells? Although these negates were really holding their own in that against that mid-range deck, so. Ooh, mono red. Mono red's not horrible. It's pretty bad, but it's not horrible. Especially because we have a good amount of all at instant speed and all low-ish damage, so. And we have the negates, which aren't even bad in main deck, because they can hit like stomp and stuff. Okay, I don't know about that one. Yeah, I probably still want to kill it. Ooh, maybe I should use Blitz there. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I probably wanted to use Blitz. Yeah. 100% wanted to use Blitz. Or I could have anticipated this and got back to Zerda. But I don't know if that was necessarily the right play. Okay. Well, we'll pitch Negate. It's good, but it's fine, I guess. But it's probably just the worst card for this in the hand, so might as well get rid of it. Fund a nice Blitz here. This exiles, so it doesn't really matter if his annex gets bigger. Well, maybe I should have. Oh, did team another room recognize that weekend priority for? That would be not Pog if that's what we're doing. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Okay, another one. That's cool. That's cool. Expressive alliteration. Ooh, hello. Okay. We haven't played a land this turn. So we're probably gonna exile the land and get one of these 2 spells into our hand. Probably the Blitz, to be honest, at this point. Blitz goes into hand. Just another removal spell. This goes into library. This gets into exile. Do this. And we can play Blitz after. Although if you do like, okay, no, there's no stopping a cleave now anyway. So looks like he might not have it. Yeah, he would have cast in response to this. Howdy, Tallulah. How are you doing today? We are currently playing Magic. A very rather complicated deck, so yeah, but it's doing good. We're winning against an insanely aggressive. Oh, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm winning, and in real life I'm also just I don't know. I'm kind of thriving under the new schedule, to be honest. I kind of like it. I don't really. Oh, it's not that I like it. I just don't like it less. So it's just kind of fine. Oh, yeah, I probably want to play these less. Ooh, am I supposed to play you in this matchup? No, we'll play that next time. Yeah, that's better. Okay. You don't. I don't like. Yeah, I don't like it less. You know, like but I was fine with the other schedule, and I'm also fine with this one. Like, none of them are amazing. I don't know what an amazing schedule would even be, but they're not that. Yeah. I don't know exactly what an amazing schedule would be, but it's not. It's fine though. Yeah, like I'm totally fine. And it didn't really change as much for some reason. I have to wake up at 8:30, which means I have to wake up even earlier because this is my week to walk the dog. So I have to like really adjust for that. But besides that, it's kind of just I don't know. Nothing much. No school is better. Yes, that would be the best schedule. If we just didn't have school. Ooh, that's a good draw. Yeah, we'll pass here. No school is definitely better. Sips water. You're really not. You don't have any lands? That's amazing. Okay, this is an easy game now, chat. We're just gonna continue to control the board. We can take a couple damage every turn. Play something big and we'll get rid of it, right? Like, oh, scary. We do have an overload now, although we don't have anything in our graveyard, but we do have a thrill. We're actually pretty set up for this game, as long as we just play it out. Should be fine. I kind of want to pitch this Cathartic Reunion over the Soul Seer, because we still may have a couple removed. No, I think we can pitch the Soul Seer and feel fine about it. Although we do need lands. I don't know about this Cathartic Union, like if we're ever going to get a chance to use it, but... Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I guess we'll just kill this, because we have the extra mana. Yeah. How have your streams been going, till something? I'm sorry, I don't pay much attention to Discord. I feel like I should more, but I don't. So I haven't, like, I don't know how many times you stream. Although I do check. Oh, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you, but I was gonna wait. Are you still here? Wait, hold up. Are you still here? If you're here, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you about, like, the Discord notifications, like the bots on Discord. Card's so bonkers. The amount of value you get off this thing. Aw, if you were still here, okay. Maybe the stream's delayed, actually. I don't know. It's best not to give up instantly. But we don't need to crack our treasure to kill this now, do we? Now, do we? Yeah, we can just... I don't know if we need to play this in land at all, either, so... Just slow down. Maybe what's an artifact? Oh. Maybe I loot here and then kill one of his 1/1s. If I play treasure, probably. Or I could create a treasure. That's not bad at all. Probably I'm gonna end up discarding this reunion. No, I think we'll just kill a creature. That's just enough value for me. That is just enough value for me. Alright, definitely this and the vision. We don't need the vision. We don't need the vision. Islands. Overload. We have 1, 2, 3 snowlands. This can bolt a bone crusher, which isn't bad at all. I think that's what we're gonna take, actually. This little 3 damage, which is kind of nuts. So we're just gonna continue to control the game. Wait, what? I don't see where I messed up. You're not a snowland. Why did I think you were a snowland? Okay, apparently I'm taking more damage than I could bargain for, and cracking a treasure, and using another spell, but... Alright. That was a mistake, because I thought this was a snowland. Damn it. Whatever. I might lose to that, actually, but I should probably get damage in. I might just lose that. I didn't realize I was at 6. How did I get to 6 so fast? What the heck? What have you been hitting me with? Jesus. I thought I'd been killing your stuff when you play it. What is this trick? What's about to happen? You just gonna pump it? What does that matter? How do you deal 8? Okay. Maybe another pump or another shock or something? That's so much. Okay. Scary. Alright, expressive alliteration. We get this into our hands. I think we just put this in our library, to be honest. Yeah, we'll put this in our library. Alright, interesting. Yeah, we had 3 removable spells. I don't see us losing that, even though we're at 6. But you basically showed us your entire hand in that killing our 8/8. And our 5/5 was going to slowly beat you to death. And we had 3 removable spells, plus the companion. So I think we could have won that. We were definitely poised to win that game. Keep going. This deck is feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Not gonna lie. Telos. I mean, we've been winning with it. Like, I haven't really. To be honest, I came into this expecting to just have some fun games that we didn't really win, because Izzet kind of does that, where you kind of play a couple fun games, and then you just, you know, you lose them, but they're really fun. But we're actually winning. And this, and when I, to be honest, okay, I 100% copied this deck off of somewhere. And as soon, oh no. Okay, as soon as I copied this, I copied it before looking at it, which I like to do. And then I looked at it, I was like, whoa, this is not what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like, Gold Span Dragon, Galazeth, Prismari, you know, like big dragons, Bone Crusher Giant, Brazen Borrower, stuff like that, where I like, but it's really cool that it isn't, because I never expected it to not be, and I don't know, it's just, it's working, so we're chilling. Okay, so if I get a land here, I'll be poggers. If I can pitch this freaking Frostbite. Freaking Frostbite, dude. Nope. Okay. We're gonna do this. Main deck Misty. Do you have a main deck Misty? Are you in main deck Misty, man? Okay. Well, we'll put this in our hands. Into the library. Into exile. Dual Strike is cool with like a Seize the Trolls here. That might just be playable. If only we had a negate there. That's pretty scary. A Cultivate on 3. Pretty scary, especially for Sultai. Although they might not be expecting us to have a counterspell, so. Hopefully we don't accidentally give that away. Why does my door keep getting open? Like the door of the house. People are just walking in and out from my... What are you guys... Are they getting something? Okay, so he plays land. I don't know what they're doing. Dog isn't freaked out. Ooh, Cathartic Reunion. How nice of you to join us. Dual Strike. Cathartic Reunion. Seize the spoils and Frostbite. We draw 6 cards, because that is fair, man. Don't we? Yeah, draw 6 cards fair. Very fair. Muy fair. Mucho fair. All of the fair. So much fair. Super fair. We don't need more cards, do we? We don't. Yeah, this is fine. Discard some of our spells that are kind of lands. And get on with it, yeah. The actual synergy in this deck is so powerful, and he only has 6 mana, so he can't ult next turn, or this turn. Oh no. Oh, I didn't cut it for that. I saw him foretell it, like I knew it was there, but now he plays line and plays the ult, and I'm screwed. That is the most optimal play you can make. Please don't have it. That's a real buzzkill. Don't. Damn it, man. Freaking ultimatum. We were so close. I really didn't expect him to have that. We needed to have this negate, though, to counter it. Alright. Mystical Dispute. Test of Talents is so good against him. Them. Rowan and Serpentine Curve, I think. Okay. Well, we do not need Frostbite, Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be more. I thought there was gonna be more. And I don't really want to cut a dart. Cut a dart. Now I get land screwed. Watch. The power of the land screw. I still can't believe I didn't see that. Although that was a really cool turn where we drew 6 cards. He didn't even say nice or anything, even though he knew he was going to win. Maybe he didn't know he was going to win. Maybe he top decked that swamp there. Although any land that he drew would have won him the game. No matter what color, as long as it was untapped. I guess if he drew the Triumph, he wouldn't have been able to win. But yeah. As long as he had an untapped land, it didn't matter what color, he was winning. That was like the perfect land, 6 lands. To guarantee that no matter what color the 7th land was, he was going to have enough. Let's keep going. We can win. We can easily win this. Well, I wonder what my graphics settings are. Why is this guy taking forever to sideboard? You should have... Well, I guess he didn't really see what I was doing, actually. He just kind of saw me drawing and discarding. Hold up. More importantly... Oh, this is just the highest. I just desync. Oh, so this is just the highest possible resolution. Yeah, okay, so graphic, everything is the best. It's better than Ultra, guys. 3 red lines, no blue. We need blue in this matchup more than any other matchup, so. Yeah, we can get rid of a Fury here, I think. Rowan is also very nice in this matchup, considering they only have the, well, are they playing 60 cards? Jeez. They only have, 4 of the sagas to get rid of Planeswalkers, so. And they shouldn't really be expecting a Will and Rowan, I don't think, so. It's a nice sideboard card against, like, the mid-range decks and the control decks. For sure. For sure, skis. Are you gonna keep remote? Are you just lagging over there? Are you playing on mobile? Do you have a Thopter? No, he doesn't. He's not using the Thopter. Maybe that's just because he's cool, though. Notice, guys, big hot tip. If you play on mobile and you have any other pet besides a Thopter, don't use the Thopter. Don't signify that you might be playing on mobile, unless you want people to underestimate you. Stop playing mobile also, and it's tough. It's tough. It's a hard fight. Mobile. Whoa, was there a hand in that pic? Why is there a hand in this picture? Can anyone else see that? There's a hand in that picture. There's a hand in that picture. Hand confirmed. Play Rowan.
Well, practice makes potent.
Practice makes potent. I really didn't expect her voice to be like that. Look at her. She seemed... Oh, actually, she does look kind of Irish now that I kind of look at her more. Interesting. Practice makes potent. I can't do an Irish. I'm going to stop. Nope. Not worth it. If we can get this guy up to... this gal up to 4. Ooh. Phenomenal card. Our phenomenal emblem. In this deck. Copying our discard draw spells is amazing. It's amazing. The amount of cards we get. Bonkers. Especially for only like 4 mana or whatever. That was a really good draw. Although I'm kind of in an awkward position here as to what to do with like the negates and the alliteration. Now that I played the lands, right? Like I can't really... Because I kind of wanted double blue, but I didn't really want to express alliteration unless I knew I was going to find the blue. Because I need to counter something here, right? I need to hold up a counter spell here, so... Actually, maybe I don't. On 5? Yeah, no, I think I should be scared again. Whoops. Maybe I could have been more loose this turn and next turn tightened up. Because now I'm kind of... Yeah, I just screwed up my timing. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we counter his ult. I mean, he still does have a big hand, but... Land the World Tree. But still. We should just be fine. Why is the door... Oh, it's not open. Oh, could someone... One sec. Okay, sorry about that. I had to yell. I don't think the mic would have enjoyed picking that up. Cast. All right, one goes to our hands. I think that's gonna be the Fury. We have a Serpentine curve now, so Serpentine. I don't think. Actually, I kind of want this with the ult maybe coming in the way. So we'll do this, and then we'll put this in a library and get the line. Or we just do this now and pitch. Oh, no. Oh.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Don't worry, this won't take long. Don't worry, lad. 7. Sadness. Attempt to negate. Do you have a mystical dispute? Why wouldn't you just ult there? Like, how did you thoroughly expect that to happen? Now we don't get to do our really cool ult, and our spells don't cost 1 last to cast. That's a rip.
I picked a bad fight.
Why did she say I picked a bad fight? Like, that's not really like a thing that Rowan would say, but okay. Alright. We're still not in a horrible position. We have good damage, I guess, off the token. As long as he doesn't ult here, though. If he expected us to have a counter spell there, and he'd cast that binding knowing that we would probably counter an ult if he'd cast it, I'm going to be so deeply annoyed. He has an ult now. But not many people ever do that. People kind of just run it through. So, this is really cool. Oh, maybe he's just a top tier ult player. Maybe he's just big brain. Okay. He either top decked that, which is like very low chance, or he actually had that, which is nuts. But he's only playing 60 cards, so I want to see what he has. We have a Serpentine now. Yeah, okay, he just has the combo, so there's no outs. That's an L. Well, I mean, winning against ult is actually something we're kind of supposed to do, but bad game, I guess. I don't know, kind of screwed up our tempo in both the games, so that's okay. That was still a good 3 games for the video. So if you guys were watching this video, thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope you guys enjoyed your day. That's gonna end the video.